Dum 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 dum. Oh me, oh my, oh my. So yeah, I stopped smoking during the week though.
I found out today.
He said I found out today. Yeah, no more smoking for me on the weekdays. Only weekends.
I sure have been sleeping on the weekdays. Watching Avatar.
You have?
Yeah.
I want to catch up on that though. I have not watched it. It definitely would be good.
It makes me feel so enlightened watching Avatar.
It makes you feel enlightened.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Mostly from hearing Uncle Iroh, mostly.
Oh, he had me dying when they was sitting there like playing poor and shit, and old dude comes up and like dance. Yeah, he started cutting the floor and shit. He is like, oh, what a nice man.
What had me dying is when they was chasing. They had that bitch with that big ass anteater looking thing chasing them.
Oh yeah,
and she got knocked out, and Zuko was like, I see you get hit by a tongue. He's like, shh, let this bitch lay on me, man. She good. Let this fine bitch lay on me. That bitch just laying there like, nigga. As soon as I get in consciousness of my limbs, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Ah, shit. Hey, that's my shit though. I love that damn show. It's been a minute since I've watched it for real. Well, as far as like good seasons,
I wasn't gonna try to watch it with my girl, but I said fuck it.
Yeah, my girl's been watching it lately. Her and Xavier, but yeah. I haven't wanted to sit down and watch it with him because I want to watch it from the beginning and then go through it. I don't want to just hop in wherever the fuck they are and shit. So. Yeah. It doesn't, because I missed some of them. Like, back in the day when the shit came on, it was like you could only catch it on the days that it came on. Yep. Like, other than that, nigga, you was out of luck. Like, you couldn't pull none of that shit up. Like, he was like, fuck. So if you missed the episode, you try to catch it when they had that rerun. And if you missed that rerun, nigga, you just missed it. And we was them niggas without cable, so yeah. So you wasn't always able to just pull that shit up easy. It's funny as hell. But hell yeah. So damn. Where's this nigga Gil at? I just thought about that. Where is this nigga at?
He's hiatusing his house.
He's hiatusing? I did hear that shit. Damn. So really no Gil in this motherfucker today.
Yeah, it's just gonna be us.
I don't know how that's gonna go. He normally does all the talking.
I know, it's fucking weird. I mean, I think we'll manage.
It's funny. I was editing like the audio last week. Yeah. Every time I'd click somewhere, it was always Gil's voice. Every time I'd click anywhere in the audio, Gil. It's like, oh, okay.
Damn, that nigga really overshadowing us, ain't he?
I don't think I ever skipped to a point where you were talking.
God damn.
You don't ever talk for real, so
I try to, but
it'd be fucked up. It'd be fucked up.
I ain't trying to knock a nigga out, man.
Hell yeah. So how was your weekend? We always got to go over that and shit.
The weekend was dope. It was actually pretty good.
Oh, if y'all didn't know, welcome to Jeffin' with the Homie. Well, it's supposed to be homies, but we jeffing with the homie today because it's only one of this nigga. Or you could be jeffing with the homies because we the homies. It don't fucking matter. But you here, we jeffing with the homies. This is episode 12. You got your boy Jeff here. Oh, that's me. I'm sorry. And the boy Melvin.
Yeah. What's up, goofy ass nigga?
Hell yeah. So back to what we was talking about. How was your weekend?
The weekend was good. It definitely was good once I looked at my Snap after work.
Why? What?
Nigga, I saw you cooking. That's what.
I did have a barbecue this weekend, didn't I? Last weekend. Well, no, it was this weekend that just passed. Well, last weekend. This weekend that just passed, basically. Or so, yeah. That shit was fire as fuck, boy.
That food was fire.
That macaroni, boy. What you think about that macaroni?
With that macaroni.
Nah, niggas macaroni ain't got shit on my macaroni, boy. Hey, I got them skills. You right though, because niggas macaroni do be fire. So yeah, I will take that compliment. You right.
Like literally, when I've been mentioning your fucking macaroni to niggas at the job, it's like, was it oven baked? I was like, hell yeah.
They know it should be oven baked.
They don't know you like I do. Something like they just don't know this nigga a gourmet chef.
Who making fire ass mac and cheese on the stovetop? Like stovetop fire mac and cheese, like without baking it. It just
I can't think of it.
It don't happen. It's got to be baked to
even
be good.
Even niggas in what's that show? Food Network.
Yeah,
that shit be looking like some bullshit. Looking like that Kraft single shit.
No, since you want to say the Food Network, have you ever watched that morning show on the Food Network? Like the morning, the Food Network like morning show. It's like supposed to be like a more like normally like how they got like
Rachel Ray in there.
Yeah. Like it's like all like they hella different cooks. It's like 4 or 5 different cooks or so that are on there. It's it's some white guy with white hair. He's got like this whitish hair. There's another white guy or so with like brunette hair. Then there's BBW, a black chick or so on there. And then who else is on there? Is there another chick or so? I can't remember. But they be cooking the most disgusting.
Oh, you know what? I remember that bullshit now. That bitch was trying to was thinking she was making
the bologna. Did you see her bologna?
That's what I'm talking about. I discovered a new called the struggle meal. I said, bitch, you don't look like you even struggling in your life.
Yeah, that
bitch. It's my new struggle meal. That bitch put chips and just all this unnatural ass shit. I'm like, you just overdoing the most just to say you didn't copy. Like,
yeah,
colonizing.
I be seeing that shit, nigga. That shit,
on the fucking food.
all the food that they be cooking on that show just be the most nastiest looking shit
when I saw that
ever.
Bitch made
like
macaroni with fucking mixed veggies and shit.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
All of them made different macaronis that were just all ass. Like they can't. And then they all be like, "Ooh, yeah, I gotta get some of that." Like, you know that shit nasty as
like,
fuck.
Nigga, I
they
be
just
that one nigga. Like, don't call me in the crowd. Who wants to try it? I'll raise my hand just to go, man, that shit nasty. Just to piss them off.
Yeah, that shit's horrible.
Was it worth it? Yes.
I hate that show. I'm not a big fan of it.
Yeah, I get pissed off. Like, nigga, I don't even watch that shit, but sometimes it'll come on my damn newsfeed on Facebook. And I'm like, what the fuck kind of bullshit I'm watching today?
Yeah.
It's like watching that damn, not Pinterest, but, I forgot what it is, but they be doing like, you go on Facebook and you just scroll down to random shit. Mm-hmm. Then sometimes it'll show like life hacks and shit.
You talking about like tasty and shit? Or just the life hacks?
Life hacks or tasty. One of them things where it's like they try to make some type of life hack, but this time they was doing a segment on food and the shit they was making was some bullshit. Like, I'm like, what nigga?
See,
who approved this? Who approved this to be
that's why I need to start me some cooking shit, because people just be watching all these people who can't even cook shit, like, and they should just be ass, like, and they be getting views, they getting paid off this shit.
Niggas getting paid
about to get on it.
Like, literally just watching the nasty shit getting made and just put their own opinion. And it's like, I kind of want to do that, but
oh yeah, the reactions, yeah. Ooh, see, you just got me. That's a whole new bag for me, because I'm a cook.
Yes.
So I could literally sit there and watch those reactions, and it'd be perfect, because I know what the fuck I'm talking about when I see that shit. That shit would, y'all let me know if y'all would like to see me doing some reactions to niggas cooking and they cooking and what y'all think. Like, put in the comments below. Let us know, down there and all that other shit.
Say something.
Yeah, him too as well. He could do it too, because that nigga know good food as well too. So we both could actually do segments like that and shit. That shit would be funny as fuck. I swear.
Nigga, I swear, like, nigga, I'd be like, what the fuck is you doing that sweet potato? Don't you fuck up that sweet potato with that bullshit.
So this Quint just got me dying. I know all y'all been thinking about it too. Well, not thinking about it, but y'all seen it and was like, what the fuck this nigga on? Like, he already been on some bullshit lately. Well, he always on some fucking bullshit, snitching ass motherfucker. But what did you think of this nigga 6ix9ine's lace front?
I didn't even realize that was a lace front until I watched it again. I'm like, why the fuck that nigga? It's like his shit looks too good to be a natural shit. Like, nigga, that's fake as fuck. That nigga, like, he wearing a fucking silk rainbow.
That nigga got inches.
Like, nigga, that hair wasn't that nice when you went to jail.
You know it wasn't. That nigga went and got bundles, boy.
He got bumped up by a bunch of niggas.
I'm telling you, that shit is horrible, boy. And then he just all singing it, just all like going and shit. And he there. So, okay. So besides him and his fucking lace front, what do you think of him working with that nigga Akon? Or what do you think of Akon working with that nigga?
The question is, what the fuck Akon doing there? That's the question. Because, nigga, I thought you was in Africa,
building Wakanda and shit.
Nigga, that's what I'm thinking. Like, what the fuck you doing back in, New York?
With this nigga, 6ix9ine.
With the snitching ass nigga. That probably got his back by so many niggas.
No, okay, so there's that. So there's him working with that nigga.
Yeah.
But him working with that nigga and then remixing Locked Up. How the fuck does that work? Like, locked up, I'm a snitch and they gonna let me out. Locked up, I'm a snitch and they gonna let me out. Like, what the fuck are you gonna say? Like,
just how to wait. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Just looking at Tekashi, like, I guess vibing with the song. It's like I feel like he just got some bullshit going on in his head to go with that song. It's like he look like he flowing perfectly with it, but in actuality, he's just gonna fuck it up. Just like how most of these new niggas be doing remixes.
What can he say though? Like, what can he say on that that's gonna sound
what
cool?
He won't say. But you know these niggas be saying anything.
But I'm saying, like, anything he will say on there, it's just gonna, like, people are gonna look at him like he's a dumbass. Like, nigga, you snitched. Like, you didn't do nothing in lockup, nigga. Like,
I can't even fathom on what he might say because it's a big ass question mark. It's kind of a scary question mark because you don't know what that nigga gonna say.
You not lying.
This nigga might snitch some more. He might have some more. He might have some more dirt.
There was that. And then as well too, you may have not heard of it, but I was kind of looking at it. It's still like on the music industry side or so. But who is it? Who the fuck? Spectacular. Have you heard about Spectacular in the news lately?
Nah, who the hell's that?
You don't know who Spectacular is?
Dude.
It's 5 a.m. No,
that sounds like Pretty Ricky to me.
Yeah, Pretty Ricky.
Why'd you say that?
Because you should have fucking known. But no, Spectacular from Pretty Ricky or so. Tory Lanez, I guess, supposedly sampled like a couple of their songs or some shit like that. And Spectacular chimed in saying that nigga was stealing their music or some shit like that. And then Tory Lanez ended up getting on the internet and posting supposedly posted his receipts from him buying the rights to the song and shit like that, telling that nigga get the fuck out of here, like nigga you on bullshit.
That was a smart move on Tory Lanez's part, just to show, hey, I paid for this legitimately. You can say I stole it, but here is the receipt. I purchased that shit.
Exactly. And then a lot of people was going in on that nigga Spectacular.
Like shut your having ass up.
Exactly.
I seen that nigga last year in North Carolina when they was doing the Morion tour. That nigga did the most. This nigga gonna come out on a towel, butt ass naked.
Who? Do you remember the names of the people in Pretty Ricky that was Spectacular?
I don't know none of them niggas' names.
I can't think of their names either, but
Spectacular. I didn't even know that shit. You wanna call yourself Spectacular, nigga? Really? You are overconfident in yourself.
Nah. I remember this one time I got my ass jumped basically by some bouncers at Mingles because who is it? Is it? Oh my goodness, I don't know these niggas' names, but it was one of the motherfuckers from Pretty Ricky was there. He was there with that nigga A1.
Was it one of the light skinned niggas?
I don't know. He fat now. That's all I know. He fat now. And he was up there with that nigga A1 and shit. And these niggas is sitting up there. Well, they just up there doing a little bullshit that the fuck they doing. And at the time, I didn't know who the fuck A1 was. And everybody's talking, oh yeah, someone off of Love and Hip Hop and all this other bullshit. And I'm like, okay. So then when I seen his ass, the nigga up there looking like Future is who I thought he was trying to look like and shit. It's a wannabe Future and shit. So he up there, this, that, and other, trying to perform and do all the little bullshit he doing. And as I'm looking up there and shit, I see this nigga got his fingernails painted. And I'm like, oh hell nah. Like I'm lit myself already. I done been drinking Patron the whole night and I'm already fucked up and shit. And I didn't know who the hell this nigga was. So when I seen that nigga, I'm starting to automatically start talking shit on this nigga. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh nah, nigga, we don't do that shit in KC, nigga. Nah, hell nah. So I'm talking shit. And as I'm talking shit to him, whoever the fuck the nigga was from Pretty Ricky see me talking shit to this nigga and point me out. He like, look at that nigga right there. Oh, hating ass nigga. So he starts saying shit. Next thing I know, nigga, it's like 4 niggas off the stage. Just walk right off the fucking stage, nigga. Shit. They walk up the stage, nigga. I start squaring up with these niggas. Next thing I know, nigga, I got 2 niggas coming from behind me. Next thing I know, nigga, I'm being drug out that motherfucker. Nigga, yes. These niggas is dragging me out that bitch, nigga. This happened like 2 years ago or some shit. That's why Mingles ain't fucking open no more, y'all bitch ass. Over there letting that shit happen. Come on now. Y'all promoting this shit like
a nigga what color was his fingernails?
It was black. Yes, this nigga had black
some emo shit?
Fingernails. Yes, that.
You too old for that phase, my nigga.
Who you telling? That shit had me pissed off or something. But yeah, I never went back to that motherfucker. That's why that bitch got sold or shut down, and that's why they making masks out that motherfucker now. They making fucking N95s out that bitch. Like, fuck you, Mingles. Your time was through. It's over. It's over.
I feel like I didn't miss much going to that place.
It was a big venue. Don't get me wrong. It was a nice venue. They had some fire ass wings, I believe, too. Because they cooked up out that motherfucker too. But just the shit that they promoted on in there, like me loving hip hop to me makes our people look bad. Like,
it do.
Makes black people look bad. Like
it
it
always
just
do.
I don't like that type of shit. And I hate that people like feed into it and they like all of a sudden like no, don't bring that shit here. Like we don't need that type of light.
Like for real, like when you like ever since when you mentioned that show, every time when I'm around certain people that sound kind of ignorant or just on some bullshit, I ask them like certain questions just to see what type of level they on mentally. If I mention, do you watch Love and Hip Hop or the Kardashians? And they say yes, I automatically just tune them out because I already know I'm just gonna be hearing dumb shit. They be the type to say, "Fuck that nigga, you don't need no man." Like,
exactly. People that watch that type of show, I mean,
it's too many.
A lot of motherfuckers that watch that show, let me say, just they the problem. Because they just when you watch shit like that, you just make those type of problems and you just be talking and feeding into that shit and you just let that shit become like every day. Because then you see what they're doing and all that type of bullshit. Then you take that to real life, like, oh no, ain't no one gonna fuck me over or do this or oh hell no, like just dumb shit. Like
part of that too, what's wrong with that show is the fact that show leads to women being insecure.
Exactly.
Like I'm talking about ever since them shows came out, I swear niggas' phones been getting tapped into more often than usual. I'm talking about married niggas are getting their phones tapped by their wives because they going back through the fucking. Apparently, you can go through niggas' messages on the computer through the phone service you got.
Yeah, you didn't know that.
I didn't know that because I never thought about that. My shit
prepaid. Fuck yeah, you can go pull up all that shit.
That's why I stick with prepaid shit. You ain't getting no records on me. Like this nigga my nigga got busted twice through text messages, texting bitches. This nigga, oh my goodness. Okay, so the first time he let's see, he got caught texting a bitch. It was all bad. The second time, he actually did fuck her. But this time he didn't fuck her, but he got caught texting the bitch. And it's like, dude, I talked to you before, like in 2 phones, my nigga.
That nigga need to use Snapchat. Like, what is he doing?
Dude, with older niggas, they don't want to use that shit.
Oh well, I mean, I guess so. Yeah,
that's why
but
I said the 2 phone shit.
Well, then he just he just needs to use an iPhone. let me. I'm not about to put business out there, but yeah, I mean,
don't put the toes on game. Sorry, ladies. But no, we can't expose that. Even though
he just. Too, bro. No, but there is some other shit that I heard bitches be doing though. Like if you got an iPhone, to track what you saying and shit like that. I'm not gonna put it out there either, but it's some shit that you can do to set it up to where you can get the text messages to your phone from that nigga phone. Like,
what?
Yeah.
Oh hell no! Fuck Apple. You ain't getting me. Government already doing that shit to y'all dumbass niggas already with iPhones.
I'm telling you.
Then you got just some insecure bitch going through your shit too.
It happens.
Then how did you find that out? No. I was good at my steps, so make sure I delete the message. Nah,
did you see that video of the chick where like they're sitting in the park and the girl gets the dude's phone and she's like trying to put it in his face to use like the recognition to open it. He's like,
what the
nigga,
fuck?
like he like moving, he like rolling all over the place, nigga hopping fences and shit.
Why don't
like
just snatching shit back instead of doing all that shit.
That just if you doing that too, if you doing all that or you got to do that, just you don't need to be in a relationship. Yeah, that shit just.
It's either you the problem, he the problem, or both of y'all the problem. Because you insecure as fuck and he a fuck nigga. Definitely,
you're right. That's just.
What's so hard about leaving a relationship that ain't good for you? What's so hard about that?
Gosh. Oh, so this is something else that I seen or so. So with all this shit that's been going on, with the protests and just everything as far as like with the police shit going on right now. I don't know if you heard, but bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? No? Oh, fuck. I thought this guy would have caught on. No, they canceled cops. After 31 years.
I forgot. I just read that. I just read that shit today.
Yeah, I thought that would have jogged your memory for me saying that.
My bad. I saw that shit earlier at work and then it slept my mind. It really did.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's no big deal. I mean, that show need to be canceled anyway.
You not lying. Like, that shit's horrible.
Come on now. Do you believe everything that happens on that show?
I don't know. You think it could be set up?
Nigga, they set up everything.
You think so?
Bro, it's like wrestling.
I guess so. Yeah,
it's just a little more realer, just because you got all that speech shit. But
it probably was.
It's like, come on now, cops really letting you record them chase after people and shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty because they have in Kansas City too. There'd be Kansas City ones too. Kansas City used to be on cops all the time.
I mean, I don't know, man. I just don't trust shit on the camera. It's just you never know if these people are acting. There's people getting paid to act for anything.
I'd probably say at the beginning maybe.
At the beginning,
it was all real, but
raw.
now, I don't know.
It's like Love and Hip Hop and shit. You know, you making up all these bullshit ass scenarios just to get
all that shit. That's why I hate reality TV though, because after so long they just start choreographing the shit and just setting it. You just tell it so fucking fake.
Just talking about this show giving me a headache. So all I hear is loud, ignorant bitches just being ignorant as fuck. Like, shut your dumb ass up. And the fact they getting too open, it's like, you really getting played by a nigga that's a fuck nigga and you haven't spotted a fuck nigga yet?
They should know that one. Yeah,
exactly. That's what I'm talking about. That shit staged as fuck. You know that nigga, like that nigga Stevie J or whatever the fuck his name is. Just looking at that nigga, he's a fuck nigga.
You know he is, though. You know that nigga is. Man, that's just...
with that little devilish, goofy ass smile he be putting on. My brother been imitating that nigga ever since that first show. Something like get this bread with that stupid ass smile.
That's funny as fuck.
He used to annoy the fuck out of me. He imitated his face.
So are you gonna get back in the gym when they open back up?
Hell yeah, I need to get my muscles back. I tried to lift a couch one day. I'm like,
you're lying,
nigga. Like,
you didn't have muscles from going to the gym in the first place, though.
I did better. I mean, I had better muscles than I do now. Because ever since this quarantine, it's like, nigga, my arms ain't the same. Because I've been more focused on like getting my cardio up, but no muscle. Like, I try to do push-ups. I mean, I'm getting there.
You move furniture all day.
Yeah, but nigga, the way I carry furniture, it's like I ain't really got to use my muscles as much.
Well, y'all haven't been taking them into people's houses, have y'all?
Yes, we have.
Y'all have been? When y'all start that again?
We started doing that shit since last month.
Nuh-uh.
About 2 months now.
What do you mean 2? We've been in quarantine for like 2 months.
That don't stop us though.
I thought y'all were doing driveway drops though for a second.
We was, but then like people that be wanting to offer a little extra money because they dumb enough to order furniture without no fucking help. So
and y'all take it in.
Yep.
Out the box or in the boxes still?
No, sometimes
unboxed.
No, it's still in the box.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say I'm not. They can keep them boxes.
Sometimes I will take your uncle. He be trying to help niggas out by taking out the box. I'm like, nigga, we got this garbage. Why don't you just keep that garbage?
Let's go. That's what you tell. Let's go.
Nah, he done brought the shit on.
Let's go.
Fuck
back
that.
In
the truck. We gonna take this. They already gave us money. I'm like,
I guess so. Yeah. I guess. Right, but they better be paying well then. Fuck that.
I always say it's them rich motherfuckers. They are the cheapest motherfuckers I know.
They always are. You know that though.
Bro, why rich people always be the ones saying, "Oh, I ain't got no cash," but
because they rich, they don't have cash. They don't carry cash.
You carry cash. What kind of rich person?
No, they've had money so long they just have credit cards now. Is what they use for their cash, and then they pay their credit cards off when they get their actual money. Like, you didn't know these motherfuckers just literally you know this. These niggas literally just live off of credit. Like that's all they do. It's just credit, and then when they get paid, then they pay their credit cards off. Bro, and sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't.
I really be looking at these people's receipts and I'm like, credit. I mean, one time I saw someone bought a carpet that was only $100 and they paid that shit off credit. I'm like, bitch, it's $100. You ain't got $100 to pay for a fucking carpet? It's your money, fuck it. I don't care.
Fuck it.
Here, just take it. Just take your cheap ass rug that you can't possibly afford, okay?
No, hell no, definitely not. Shh. Oh my goodness, it's quiet. I feel like it's quiet almost here without this nigga Gil.
You know, it do feel weird without Gil, but you know what? I'm adapting.
Because like we'll normally talk and pull something up, and then he can talk about an hour on any subject so that we pull up. And so I mean we're covering like decent ones and just here or there, but I don't ever dive that deep into a lot of this shit to be like very opinionated about it, or it not even diving into it too deep. It's just some of the shit I just don't really give a fuck about to dive too deep into. But I mean I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get into some shit or so, you know.
Yeah. What about you? You gonna get back in playing fitness?
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. I'm about to get back in Planet Fitness.
I mean, I think
go ahead.
Like, I was saying, like, I will go Planet Fitness, but only just for lifting purposes. Other than that, cardio, I'll go back outside. That sun really does help melt the fat.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Well, see, I need to just run, period. I ain't ran outside or nothing. I was working out outside for a second, but it's been kind of gloomy these past couple, well, not these past couple days, it's been hot as fuck, but before this week, it was just hella gloomy and shit. But nah, I think I want to switch to Genesis, though.
Oh, shit.
Just because Planet Fitness is cool, but it's like for like beginners for real. You know, to just kind of get started and shit. And I did that shit for so long. Now it's like I'm ready to go to Genesis and shit because they have the free weights and just a whole bunch of other shit that I want to fucking be able to use and shit like that they don't have at Planet Fitness. Especially like the sauna. That's definitely one thing I want to fucking use. Nah, you still need a sauna. You gotta sweat. I mean, you could go outside and fucking sauna it, but they do.
Yeah.
Ah, see, that's
for workout purposes.
I swim to work out. Yeah, I know how to do laps and shit.
I would do that shit, though. I would.
He said I would.
Nah, but Genesis get expensive after a while.
Does it? It's only like $40 a month or some shit like that.
I thought that shit went up.
Well, I mean, they be having promotions. That's generally when I want to get into when they have like the promotions for like so much for a year. Or some
when I
shit
mentioned
like
that Genesis has a pool, only certain locations.
Yeah, I was gonna go to the Lee Summit location anyway.
Lee Summit location don't have no damn pool.
I thought that was the huge one.
No, the one in Overland Park's the huge.
Though they have two. You know, they have two in Lee Summit, right?
They do.
They have the one that's over there by Planet Fitness off of Chipman. That's the small shitty one. But then they have another one that's off of like Harrison and some shit like that. I think.
Far. I don't even know where that is.
Like it's like the backside of Lee Summit, I believe, or so. Oh, okay. That they have one. Someone was telling me about it, but that one I believe is big as fuck, or so they said. But yeah, I mean, I definitely do want to get back in on that shit. Like, get up on it. I've been working out at home a little bit here and there, but not as much as I could be and shit like that. But I really do want some weights and shit to get back on the weights to start bulking up and shit like that. But yeah, hold on, let me finish this text real quick. You go ahead and just ramble off about some shit.
Rambling and texting. Sorry, Gil. But our boy Gil, he decides he's gonna. I guess he needs to find himself. Is that what we're talking? Like, is that what he told you?
He's building inner peace or some shit like that. Or,
okay, that's what. So that's the reason why Gil ain't gonna be here.
He's just say he's out, you know.
Oh, he's out
on a
he's out on a soul search.
You could have said on the excursion or some shit. I don't fucking know.
I'm trying to tell him why Gil ain't here.
He said, "I'm trying to figure out." Damn, you don't even know. That's horrible.
I mean, I do my certain. I mean, soul search, you know, but like literally being secluded. Away from people.
It happens. Hey, he's on his monk shit. He want to be.
There's no wrong with that. I give him.
Let him do what he do. Damn,
nigga, shut up. I ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm just saying shit.
You know what I didn't talk about though that I was thinking about? Like, fuck, I asked about your weekend. I didn't get to talk about my weekend.
You sure the fuck didn't.
I didn't, did I?
No.
Ooh. No, I had a good ass weekend though.
Recap.
What was it? It was barbecue, right? Barbecue Saturday.
Yeah, that was Saturday.
How was that? How did you like the barbecue?
Yeah, that was fun. It was good conversation, good food.
I was gonna mention something, but yeah, I'm not gonna mention it.
No, that's why I stopped.
Exactly. Yeah, good conversation is where we're gonna leave it at.
Your brother's funny as hell.
Ooh.
Isaiah.
Oh, why? He just funny as he a fool. I bet so. All right, so yeah, we're just gonna keep it at that. But yeah, I mean, it seemed like everyone did have a good time and shit, you know.
Bro, it was just chill. Everybody, I ain't hear your kids crying out one time. It was happy. You know what? I just realized they was in the pool the whole time.
They were outside kicking it. Exactly.
Cool. That was cool.
But they not gonna be here
for the birthday party.
Fuck no, I mean no kids. No kids. This is gonna be
no kids.
Adults only. It's gonna be
who gonna be
packing
watching
this
them?
motherfucker. Fuck, I don't know. Somebody is. Shit.
Your mom and dad gonna be here?
Huh? Fuck, I don't know. It's gonna be a lot of people here. It's gonna be packed. Like I'm wondering if I should set up down here. And then have outside set up too, like outside games and shit, and then down here just for
just to chill.
Just to chill, like if it's hot that day or so you don't have to be here. You could be upstairs or whatever the fuck the case may be. I don't fucking know, but we're gonna see or so. It's gonna be lit. But we can come back to that. Besides that, Sunday. Did you see Sunday? What I did Sunday?
Yeah, nigga, that looked like fun.
That shit was lit, nigga.
That looked like fun. I was like, I always wanted to do that.
That was my first time on a boat.
What?
I've never been on a boat before.
Yeah.
That was my first time. That shit was amazing.
Got no niggas with a boat to actually get on the boat.
You do. I don't know nobody with it.
You could rent them bitches, but there are certain regulations you gotta know to actually drive on them bitches.
Yeah.
Honestly, my granddad had one, and I drove without a license.
For real?
Yeah, that shit was cool. It was the same boat you was on. Put that bitch in top gear driving it. I actually had it on my snap when I got off from work and went right to the lake. And just talking like people were passing pretty much just say, you can't do this like me. Just to fuck around and be goofy.
Yeah, so my boy hit me up and was like, well, he just kind of hit everyone up like, you know, a boat popping off tomorrow. Let me know if y'all down. And I was the first one in that motherfucker like, nigga, I'm there. Like, you already know. Oh, boy, you know I was, boy.
It was hot as shit. You want to wear that shirt.
That shirt was a silky shirt. That motherfucker was perfect. What do you mean? Yeah, that motherfucker was blowing in the wind.
This nigga don't plan on getting in that water at all.
Oh no, I did. I had trunks on and everything. I had my nice little fucking colorful shirt. Yeah, you didn't see. Well, that's because I had on like some bullshit on that. But when I got into my water mode, you know, that's when I took it all off and had the shorts. And
so you actually got on the inner tube?
Was looking fresh. Yeah, I got on the inner tube and on the jet ski. That shit was fun as fuck. My boy got all that. He got all that. He got boats, jet skis. Yes.
Bro, invite me next time.
That shit was fucking. I would, but I don't know. You know, we generally like to reserve it for the bitches.
I wish I could say I could bring bitches, but I don't know bitches.
Yeah, I mean, they had they bitches or so, but well, they little groups of bitches that they bought, and you know, I'm just. And I had one of them. Two of them passed the fuck out. Like one was, they both knocked the fuck out. One was able to get up, cool, perfectly fine. She probably was a smoker. The other one, I don't think she was a real smoker and shit. And yeah, they shared an edible. And boy, one was like a shit like this the whole time.
She went straight to sleep.
She was more than sleep, or she may have been up, but she was sedated. Like she was like that, like the whole time. And I felt bad because I didn't know the shit was like it was gonna hit her like that. She made it seem like she had done edibles or at least smoked or some shit like that. Because I was like, "Who trying to get high without getting high? Like without smoking and shit?" They're like, "Oh man!" So I'm like, "Cool." So I pulled out the edibles. It was a Nerds Road.
I knew it was the fucking road.
They had half. They had half. They both had half of it.
It always gets to
and. Yeah, it was bad because, like I said, her friend woke up. Her friend was cool. Her friend was the one that ended up having to take them home or drove them home. Damn. But she was just out, like
a light.
Like niggas had to carry her to the car, like, and they was trying to make sure that you. Like I said, I felt bad though because it was my homie's girl and shit, and she all passed out and. They end up calling him, like her parents end up calling him and going off on him and shit because
why the fuck? Wait, does she live with her parents?
I guess she do. Yeah, I guess she still stay with her parents or so. And yeah, they took her ass home and she was just out. You
should have took her ass to your crib or something. Let her get past that shit. Take her to
no, he was still on the boat with us. It was just her and her friend that left.
Her friend fucking smart. Now you got all niggas in trouble for that.
I mean, I'm sorry. Like, I mean, I didn't know it though. I didn't know it was gonna be that bad. Like,
she should have said no.
She could have, yeah, she could have, but I don't think she knew the nose rope was that strong either. Like I said, I didn't know it was that strong. I mean, but to be fair though, it said it was 400, and she took half of it. And if she's not a smoker, 200 is definitely gonna put you down. So
for the non-smokers, that's even it needs to be less than that. It needs to be a 4 for the rope.
Yeah, she probably.
She took half now. Yeah, that bitch into a bite.
Yeah, she probably needed like 50 or 25 milligrams, so she would have been dodoed. Cool. But yeah, I mean, shit was dope as fuck. I mean, we kicked it.
I'm surprised you filmed that.
The jet ski and shit, that motherfucker. Like I said, that was the shit. Like, I've never done some shit like that. So to have that motherfucking nigga, I felt like I'm fucking James Bond and shit on that bitch as I'm going. Bitch, I'm coming to get you. I'm gonna save my bitch, boy. Like,
this nigga. You watch too many action movies, my nigga.
You know how them niggas be? They be standing up all on that motherfucker like, I'm coming. That was me, nigga. I'm on that motherfucker and shit, and I'm hitting the turns and shit, nigga, like splashing water. No, I didn't actually. I was close to flying up off that motherfucker, but I didn't. Nigga, I held onto that bitch with dear life and was just going.
Okay.
But if I would have had someone on there, they would have been off that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
off that shit. Cause I was like, jet ski? And I'm like, what did you borrow from that white dude that you was filming? I thought it was from him.
Oh no.
I say like riding different motor vehicles. Yeah, there's gonna be a time you fall off. Luckily for you, you ain't had that. Remember that last time when we hung out 4th of July at that one park? That nigga brought ATVs and dirt bikes.
Yeah.
Remember when I got on that dirt bike and got up that hill and flipped off? But I got right back on that bitch though. I fucked up my shoes.
Hey, that was a good ass 4th of
that
July
shit was
there.
fun. It was hot as shit, but it was fun.
Man, 4th is canceled this year. Are you canceling 4th?
Nigga, I stopped celebrating. Right?
You stopped celebrating?
I mean, honestly, if you and your family doing something, I'll fuck with y'all. But honestly, me putting effort into doing it, it's like,
I believe my grandma may or so. She may do something, on the Mexican side or so. So I think she's gonna throw something. But other than that, I don't really think anything else is popping. I wanted to celebrate Juneteenth or so. I was gonna just throw a fat ass like barbecue party for that and shit and have hella fucking fireworks. Oh damn, you just reminded me now of that. I need to go get some fireworks. Oh, so yeah, I was gonna do that, but now that I'm doing this birthday bash or so, hey, y'all want to come, let me know. Bad bitches only. It's going to be going down June 27th.
Just don't bring that love and hip hop bullshit drama with you.
No, we're not inviting anyone here that's going to have that type of drama. We don't need that type of drama. We need only good vibes.
You don't know what kind of chicks they are, though.
You right, though. Bad bitches generally do got some type of attitudes.
Yes.
Okay, so we getting the good bad bitches with good attitudes.
You don't even know.
No, these are all like bitches that we used to go to school with and shit like that.
Cool.
Or some of them that are coming or so. I got my boy on it. He co-hosting it with me and shit because he can make all the motherfuckers turn out and shit that I want to turn out. So we gonna see how that pop and shit. I'm gonna have my bitches there and shit along with my bitch. I love you, baby, and my babies. Yeah, let me not say that. When I find y'all gonna be a part of the team. Y'all already know. We try to make this team, boy. I'm gonna have a football team of bitches.
A harem, huh? Your house.
Oh, but definitely. We planning on millions, baby. We gonna have a fucking estate, a fat ass estate. And all my bitches gonna have their own house and their own business, all on our estate. Like, or fuck it. They gonna have their own places, but they gonna have their own houses and their own business though. Probably in different locations though, because I don't need them bitches to congregate like that. When something pop off, they need to stay distance. But if we end up buying this little town or so, then we might be cool. Get about it. Like, well, I don't know about now, but I'm planning on buying a town in the future or some shit like that. There's this one guy who owns like, this nigga owns like more than a town. Like, how big that shit is? It was like. It's like 30-something thousand acres or some shit like that this nigga owned. That shit was huge, and he was trying to sell it for like over like 100 and something million or some shit like that. Like, I'm pretty sure it was a town that nigga had bought. But yeah, I wanted something like that.
You can do that, or you can start or get you can literally buy one of these little hick ass towns out here in Kansas.
Yeah.
Like for the dirt cheap.
Just do that.
Because them bitches are run out and abandoned.
I want to build a fat ass fucking estate that all my shit is ran through, or this, that, and other, and then just all multiple houses through that and shit.
I don't want to have that only in a warmer area.
Yeah, see, that would be cool though too. But the whole thing about that would be cool. But as well too, a lot of millionaires come here and build places to like generally live or stay just because it's cheaper.
Speaking
than
of
most
that,
places.
Did you see that new ass house that got built? That mansion
Where?
out in Stillwell, Kansas. I've been ever since, bro. I've been watching this house get built up since day one. Every time I get Overland Park or something like that en route, I drive past that bitch and it's just getting bigger and bigger. This nigga got a golf course, a garage here, a two-car garage here, a little built-off house here with another garage here. I'm like, nigga.
Damn, that nigga got money.
Bro, when you look at the sky view of how big that bitch is, it's like, who the fuck lives there? What the fuck does this nigga do? Is he an Illuminati or something? Because this nigga got some money. Like, I'm talking about, I've never seen so many garages to one fucking house.
That nigga got multiple cars, bro.
I thought I see a fucking RV right there along in the driveway with like a boat with the jet ski trailers with the exotic looking shit paint on it.
I bet.
I bet he got it though. I'm just waiting to see. But nigga, It took fucking 3 years to get that shit built.
I bet so. Bro, shit.
That house is fucking huge.
That motherfucker's a building, boy.
It's like, if that nigga want him a harem, it's like, I got the exotic bitches over here. I got your homegrown ones right here. And then I got my Becky's over here.
See, my whole thing is to, like, in my dream house, my dream bathtub, I have a dream bathtub. Like, it's like the one like Scarface was in. Like, yes, I want something like that with fucking, that's what I want. That so me and all my bitches can just take a bath together, nigga. Come on, baby, let's go take a bath tonight. Like, hey, we not dirty people. We generally take our baths every day, but hey, you know, when we get done having, you know, our little menage a trois or whatever and shit, like, oh, come on, let's all go hop in this tub real quick, go clean up.
Like a Playboy mansion.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That sounds fun.
But you know, it's I guess, yeah, because he helped her took care of his bitches and shit like that. So yeah. I mean, it's just basically me. You know, I'm building up a team to take care of bitches, to help build us and build a fucking army, to build up this fucking empire that we about to have. Yes,
great.
I'm telling you.
But man, it's like trying to find women like that.
It's two.
Just in case.
I don't know. Probably me. I don't know. Like. At least four. At least four, probably. Yeah, definitely. But it's really not as hard as you think. Like, real shit. Like, since I've been on it lately and pursuing it, all you got to do is just you first off make your chick comfortable. Once your chick is comfortable and she's down with it and she's at least able to accept that, then from there, when you start talking to other chicks, you just start telling them and letting them know, like, hey, yeah, I got my girl, but you know, we trying to do this or this, that, and other. And a lot of times they're gonna be real combative, like, oh no, I like my own man. I can't, you know, this, that, and other. And they'll say that, but as soon as you just start showing them, like just being there and just doing little things and just showing them shit and just keep talking to them and all that shit, like, they'll start coming around. They'll start coming around slowly but surely. They'll be like,
and it's like, for us, it's like, luckily women are low key like more on the lesbian side too.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
like some bigger freaks than.
But as well too, like I explained it as well. Like, it's all cool doing the monogamous shit. Like, that's fine. You can do monogamous, but most of the time you think you're in a monogamous relationship, but you're really not. Like,
there's other people.
There's always other people in there and shit like that. So then I always explain it like, would you want it to be in a monogamous relationship and someone to be cheating behind your back and you know all this other bullshit, or would you want to be in a relationship with each other and knowing who's all in the relationship and being able to look out for each other and knowing that there's no one else in there and shit, like all that shit, like, or is it like it's polygamy or it's polymorous or so. Yeah, because polymorous is where you can date, like you guys just date other people or so. You can date other people or other couples and shit like that. That's polymorous. So it's a little bit more broader than like polygamy or so, where it's just a man with one wife or so, shit like that.
I thought polygamy was like one person with multiple.
Yeah, it could be the man with multiple wives or a woman with multiple husbands, like either way. But like I said, females can do that, like, because females are always like, well, it'd be okay if I could do it, can I do it? And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I'm not saying you can't, but if you got four niggas fucking you, or you fucking with four niggas, and you end up getting pregnant, like, how are you gonna know who exactly is the baby daddy? You won't know until you have the baby and you get DNA tests. Yes, that's what I'm saying, though. You wouldn't know until you had the baby and then had a DNA test. If you got four, if it's a man with four women, you know who the fuck the baby daddy is, because it's him to all them women or so. So, I mean, that's just how I look at it. But like I said, females can do it too, though. I'm not saying that they can't.
Females can do it too. I've seen it. It's a little odd, but it works, I guess. I don't know how that works. I haven't seen how that shit works successfully for like years. Like, have you ever seen the only time I ever seen that shit work was with white people, honestly. Because
to be honest, I haven't really seen that. I may have seen like glimpses or heard of it, but I've never actually seen like to where it's like a whole series or people like elaborating on it and saying about it or this, that, no. Like, I've never seen that.
I ain't gonna lie, I seen that shit, and like how they explained it, it's like the more and more I found out about it, the weirder it got. Just because these type of people, they weren't right.
Oh no, hell no. No, see, yeah, and then we watched one thing as well too that we had watched or so that got my girl more into it or so was Seeking Sister Wives.
Sister Wives?
Yeah, it's called Seeking Sister Wives, and it's literally about like different couples or so that are seeking sister wives. They're out there actively looking for different wives and shit like that, and it was actually pretty good. We actually thinking about that though. I need to search that up because I'm pretty sure they probably at least got another season out or so on them. It's really good and shit. I would watch it, yeah, because they got it's a lot of white people in there, but then it's a nigga couple in there too, some niggas and shit, and they cute as fuck too. Like both his wife and the light skin that he bring on, light skin. Ooh, she cute as hell, boy. She cute as hell. Fuck yeah. But it was real combative though, like because they were all they're all in tune to it and fine with it, but once they started bringing the other chicks parents in, like her mom in, when they brought her mom, her mom oh hell nah, like I don't believe in that, I can't do that, like she was but not for it at first, but then once she started seeing like how they were and how they brought her in and they were caring for her and shit like that, she was like, okay, I could see it.
It takes time,
this, that, and other.
Especially
yeah, it really
parents.
do.
Oh my goodness, that shit right there. They might ban your ass from the family forever or until they die.
And then see, that's something else too that I've had to think about as well too, like with going into this is like
judgment.
Well, no, not necessarily that judgment, because on other people I really don't give a fuck, but it's more as far as like my kids and shit like that. I'm like, how are they going to take it and shit like that, like just keeping it, so it'd be
honestly with kids sometimes, well,
I mean they don't notice it, but the only way
it depends on when you do it. Like when you actually go through it, like if you was to do this when, like I guess when they're teenagers, it might be some rebellion with that, some confusion. But kids at what their age now, it's like they're willing to accept because they're used to it already. It's like, oh, that's just my other mom. That's all it'll be. Yeah. So it's like with younger kids, it's easy. With teenagers, it's like, what the fuck? Because it's like they already got their own ideals already as teenagers.
Yeah, because that's exactly how it was when they were showing like the other families or so. Because the other families had older kids and shit like that, and then there's this one where this chick she's just not cut out for it. Like she keeps trying to say that she was for it and all that, but like every time her husband like would do anything with this other chick or go out, like she's like, oh no, you better not, and just she kept saying she was able to take it, but I really don't think she was jealous. Able to. Like she's definitely fucking jealous
or
something.
Listening to him fucking in the room and shit.
No, he never even got to get that far.
You lying?
Yeah, I don't think he did. I think the most they did was kiss or some shit like that. But they even got into it. They know just like a peck on the lips, and I'm pretty sure she even lost her mind on them pecking on the lips, and then like a whole bunch of shit ended up happening. Damn, I don't even know if we watched the last, because they did like the at the end of like the seasons they always do it where they bring everybody out on stage and then they like go over the show and shit like that. We never actually watched that, but. Well, we watched, I think, like the first one. I don't know if we caught up on the second one, but that shit it's just a good ass fucking show and shit like that. Like, it's some real ass shit.
That sounds like fun.
And that's what I'm on.
It sounds like fun watching. Just a little bit. But you want to know what sounds fun? There's a new TV series on Netflix where it's pretty much a group of like pretty much good looking people. And they're in a house, but they can't fuck.
They're in a house, but they can't fuck?
It's literally like a reality show. Kind of like How I Love New York, except like it's an even number of dudes and women, and they all living in this nice ass house, and they just pretty much fighting the urge to fuck because these people are fuck niggas. Like I'm talking about the girls too, they hoes and hoe niggas. Like bro.
And so what is that? How you supposed to win the game is by not fucking?
Not fucking. And the prize is $100,000, I believe, or something like that. So literally, whoever breaks, you get booted out the house. And these niggas, like just watching the preview, it's like these niggas can't even make it a week without sex.
I bet so.
Like, these niggas, like, this show is gonna be a short season.
Oh, that's funny as hell.
I ain't gonna lie, like, just being in a house full of bad women, and it's like, they willing to fuck, because they starving over here, and it's like, they'll fuck anybody. It looks like how long they starve.
Definitely.
And it's like, shit, man.
I'm trying to be on the other type of time, though, like, well, I mean, it really doesn't fucking matter, but, no, niggas need to be on that other type of time, like how bitches be, like
Yeah.
Niggas need to start acting like bitches. Like, not like bitches, but like how females be like, oh, nah, you know, like, it's exclusive pussy. Like, you gotta be that right. That's how niggas need to start being with these bitches. Yes, niggas need to start being like that. Like, don't just give it up to any bitch. Like, even if it bitch is bad, make that bitch wait. Like, make that bitch work for that shit. Like, fuck that bitch.
Niggas is too thirsty, man.
It's hard. We horn dogs.
Especially when we young. Oh my god, I would fuck so many bitches. Especially like the ones I had back in the time. I'm like, man, why did I do that?
But the whole thing about that though is females be just as fucking horny as niggas. I swear to God, because I be talking to females all the fucking time, and they be talking about they be watching porno all the time, yes. Like just randomly, just at work, in the bathroom, like laying down, like in the car,
in the car, my nigga,
just watching porno. Like what? I had the urge to watch it. Like the only time I watch pornos is when I'm literally getting one off. I don't just sit back and casually watch porn. Like, and females literally will casually sit back and watch porn.
Well, girls are very visual, though. They need something to make it more interesting when they bust that nut.
But I think they just watch it to watch it. I'm pretty sure they just watch it sometimes.
I feel like when they do it, it's to get some ideas and some fantasies on.
It could be.
Because, you know...
Or to see what they not getting.
Like, for some niggas that fuck with white girls, for real... that literally be some animated shit that they be wanting to do.
Mm-hmm.
I know you know, man. Come on now.
You're right.
I haven't fucked a white girl, but boy,
he said I ain't fucked a white girl. Damn.
The shit I hear. Oh my god, it's like, why are you telling me this? Are you trying to smash? Because you really got my dick hard at work, and you ain't helping me out right now. I'm trying to flip a burger.
That's funny as hell. Yeah, I've had some white pussy before. White pussy's okay. I fuck with it. It's okay. No, I mean, I don't fuck with white bitches. You know, I love me a little snow bunny, you know. Yeah. But it's been a long time since I had some white pussy, though. A long ass time. Mm-hmm. Since Snow Bunny. Since the last Snow Bunny. You remember Snow Bunny? You remember hearing me talking about her? Yeah. That bitch couldn't take no dick, though. No, that shit is not, because she was thick. She had a nice little fat booty. She was cute. She had them little cute eyes and shit, but the bitch could not. Like, every time a nigga hit and like, she's like, pushing my pelvis away and like this, and then she tried to and then tried to turn into like certain positions and shit. Like that shit's fucking annoying. I hate that shit. Don't
it's just making like you trying to fight. She trying to fight shit for you.
Yes.
You're not enjoying it.
Yes.
Your dick is low key losing stiffness right now. Just like, bitch, what are you doing?
Yes, they be like trying to hold you from going in all deep and shit. Like, bitch.
Or is it just like a good portion of chicks that's thick, they can't take dick?
You're right.
Because I notice like a lot of niggas say this.
Yes, because skinny bitches take the most dick.
I think the reason why because skinny bitches ain't got nothing to. I don't know.
Them bitches just be like, shove it in there. But, well, okay. So thick bitches, let me say, thick bitches can't take no dick for real. Mm-hmm. But big bitches, like BBWs, them bitches, boy.
Nigga, you want the reason they can take it? They can take dick. Because they got fat rolls down there.
No, they can take it, but they be wanting too much, though, sometimes. Like, them bitches be like, harder. You be like, damn, bitch, like, I'm skinny.
Got to suck you in, bro, in the fat roll.
Like, damn, they want you to shove their asses through the fucking headboard and shit. Like, damn, I ain't got that much thrust. Shit, like, I ain't got a six-pack yet, baby. Like,
down there, because, you know, that first bear is like them fat rolls between them legs, man.
No, they want you to, like, pound that shit. Like, damn, bitch, that's, you know how much stamina that takes to keep on, like, to pound that shit that vigorously.
You
like
10 pounds just fucking her for one round.
And I sweat already a lot, so that shit killing. Like,
then she want another one.
Exactly. I just baby. I'll be like, girl, go ahead, get that toy then. Get that toy. Just go ahead, finish yourself off.
I'll get the toy for you here. Oh, I take that. And get me some damn juice, man. You made me sweat all my shit out.
Exactly. I be dripping, nigga. I be sweating. That's I gotta keep a towel because it'd be horrible sometimes.
I kid you not. I let BBW rob me on the fucking floor before. Worst decision I ever made in my life.
For real?
Nigga, I had to go to work the next day. My fucking back, I was like, fuck, nigga, I'm over there just dragging ass the whole day with a sore back. I'm like, I'm never doing that
the
again.
Worst is fucking, like fucking on the floor, like.
That's what I'm talking about. Wait, how?
No, it's like fucking on the floor is Yeah, I don't like fucking on the floor for real, to be honest. Unless it's just because, like, especially like when you hit it on the floor, most of the time they want you to like hit it from the back, which isn't a problem. But when you on the floor, boy, your knees, when you get done, your knees, nigga, hurt so fucking
Carpet
bad,
burner
nigga.
and
Either
shit.
carpet burner or just from the floor being hard, that shit hurt, nigga. Like, man, all next day, nigga, knees hurting like a motherfucker and shit. Like, fuck this shit, I'm good.
I'm like, I'm not fucking on my knees on no floor. You gonna ride me? Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
But
that
even,
shit is
even
painful.
At that time, I fucked up. I should have put a pillow on my back or something.
Definitely, you should have.
My back hurt so fucking bad. Oh my god. I had to take 2 baths of Epsom salt to get that shit away.
That nigga said 2 baths. Damn.
It was that bad. No. Never let someone heavier than you ride you, man, on the fucking floor.
Well, yeah, I don't know about on the floor, but I have let someone heavier than me ride me before. And,
man, speaking of letting skinny niggas fuck fat bitches, right? Tell me why I gotta find my brother another mattress.
Why?
This nigga let another fat bitch cave in the mattress.
No,
bro, again. I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna charge you this time.
How he letting these? How they caving in these matches?
Bigger than me.
You lying? What?
My brother got weird fascination with fat girls.
I guess, damn. Hey,
hey,
for all the BBWs out here,
I love y'all. I still
y'all want a good workout? Someone, my nigga Melvin brother, on it. He put it down. He gonna break that bed on him.
I'll break the bed. Oh my god, I'm not replacing that bitch, man.
How did they? So what did they break? The box springs?
The box spring.
And how the fuck do you break a mattress?
They keep fucking in the same spot, in the middle, or laying in it, and it's like, bro, letting them bounce there, it fucking takes a toll on wooden frame. You know the wooden box springs are fucking weak as shit after a while.
Damn, what kind of sex are they having? I'm telling you.
I don't know my brother's weirdness, but bro, I don't know. But it's like, bitch, she fucking broke a bed, and it's a different one. It's like, bro, fuck, you keep fucking with bitches bigger. Like, remember you came to my house and I showed you that broken toilet lid?
Yeah.
She broke the toilet lid. Nigga, it wasn't no cheap one either.
Oh my
like,
god.
That thing cracked.
That is fucking hilarious, B. I'm sorry, but that shit is funny. I've never heard of some shit like that. Like, and that he has a fetish for them is something completely as well too. Like, oh, he just liked them rolls. But you know what it probably is though. You know what it probably is though. You know what it probably is though. What? Big bitches have some gushy ass pussy. I'm not gonna lie. That shit be just that. You like, damn, what is this?
Nigga, you literally
what is this? Like, I'm telling you, boy, that my boy, you. Yeah, that shit is some shit. Yeah, that mother be.
Don't, hey niggas, don't sleep on big girls now. They be having that slide.
But you know what though, motherfuckers will always talk shit on a big bitch, but then will low key be fucking a big bitch behind everybody back, talking all that shit or this, that, and other. Or will say some shit, or that'll be something. They'll say something about it the whole fucking time, but let them get drunk. They all on that big bitch. Everybody know it. They all look at her. Ooh, this that. I had more than a few friends that.
Like, not to cut you off, but you know how there's like those niggas that always try to downplay niggas for what they like.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Those are those niggas.
And it's like them niggas literally vary in what they gonna put their dick in. There's niggas out here fucking studs that look like Manny Fresh. Then the stud like, oh, me and homie got drunk one night and the nigga got crazy. And it's like, what? He fucked you? I wouldn't even fuck you. I don't care how fire your shit is.
I've learned that about a lot of. That's one thing else about niggas. Like, niggas talk the biggest fucking game. Like, oh yeah, this, that, and other. Like, they just be pulling the most baddest fucking bitches. And then you see the bitches that they fucking. And you like, this old Popeye the Sailor Man.
Oh, hell no.
Oh my goodness. No, they be fucking some troll ass bitches. Like, I'll be like, I know you didn't bring that gremlin over here.
Bro, I kid you not. There was one time when I used to work at the FedEx grounds. This one nigga was like, I want you to meet my old lady. At that time, I was kind of naive, so I didn't know what the fuck old lady meant. But apparently, it meant his girl. So he brought her, and I was like, oh, it's not. Beforehand, let me just say this. I fucked up big time. He's like, oh, this is my old lady. I was like, hey, it's nice to meet your mom. Bro, how way she
Oh, I remember when you did that. No.
Bro, she dressed like the fucking mom on a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air intro.
Y'all don't ever do that shit. If someone says, "This is my old lady," he talking about his girl.
I didn't know.
He talking about
I wouldn't even call my
not
girl
his
my
mama.
lady. I wouldn't even call my girl my
Who
old
would call
lady.
their mom that though?
I don't
That's
know.
my old lady.
That sounds like shit. I was naive. Shit, I didn't know.
Oh my goodness, y'all. This nigga's a fool. It's been a good ass fucking night though. We gonna go ahead and sign off here and we just gonna leave it at that one. Until next week. This is Jeffin with the homies. It's your boy Jeff here. Got the nigga Melvin.
What's up?
He just gonna introduce himself and shit. And Melvin.
Fuck you, nigga. I was gonna say some shit. You fucking it up.
Oh, what was you gonna say? Go ahead.
I lost it now, nigga.
Chocolate City, my bad.
Nah, shit.
Hell yeah, until next week. I love y'all. We out.